Good morning, Internet Explorers. This is my last and final day in London. It is 10 o'clock in the morning with flights at 8:30. I'm leaving for the airport around 4:30, so we'll see how this goes. Let's do this. That's Buckingham Palace. This place has 775 rooms. Bit much, don't you think? Prince Harry has slept here. You know, if you think about it, the Queen and I have a lot in common. No, that's a lie. We do not have anything in common. She is a British old woman and I am not British, not so old. Okay, woman. Okay, we share that one thing in common. We have a uterus. Okay, so there we go. But other than that, you have to admit, there's nothing I can relate to. Me and the Queen are unrelatable to each other. I mean, if I were to have tea with the Queen, which would be fabulous, we would have nothing to talk about. What would we talk about? Unless come on, she rules a country. I don't. She lives in, one of her homes has 775 rooms. My home has 775 square feet if I'm even lucky. Nothing to talk about, unless she watches Doctor Who. Does she? Guys, I feel like I'm in Downton Abbey. No, really, I feel like I'm in Downton Abbey. Filming something, they're remaking a 1970s drama, so I don't know if that's a TV show or a film or maybe a TV movie. What's the British equivalent of Lifetime? Tea time? Am I onto something here? But it's very odd that they don't block it off, because that's what usually happens in New York. They block off the street so people don't walk through the set. And this is, but I guess it's a park in, you know, a whole another country, so different sets of rules. Yeah, I guess this is how it works in England. Although, speaking of stuff that works in England, things I've learned that are different from here and the US. There's no tipping, which, you know, it's similar to how Taiwan is. Their credit card machines, when they swipe your card, they actually come to the table with it. They don't take your card away and they swipe it like somewhere in the cashier. No, they bring the swiper to you at the table. What else have I learned that's different? They all have accents. They say stuff like swish, which I kind of wish I could say. Maybe I should start saying that. Legend. It's very swish. It's very posh. It's swish. So right now the game plan is for me to go to Big Ben and then Westminster Abbey. And I actually went to Big Ben yesterday at night, but here's the thing, I'm coming back again because I didn't get any good shots of Big Ben because at night the face doesn't show up. It's very weird. I am determined to come to Big Ben and take a picture of all its glory, because if you look at this is the camera that I'm using, and these are the photos. Like, where's the face? Where is the face? There it is. So, these are the things I think about when I'm traveling alone, just walking down the street. If I was a ruler of another country, and I was kind of annoyed at England, not enough to, like, you know, start a war, but just slightly annoyed, I would create a clock tower and call it the Bigger Ben. Just a mess with London, you know? These are ideas, genuine ideas I would pitch the Queen if we had tea, which is why she never invites me over. This is the Sunday after November 11th, which is Poppy Day. It's also known as Remembrance Day, where countries like the UK, New Zealand, and Canada remember the fallen and those who have given their life and served in the war. So what you just saw there was their memorial. They do it every year on a Sunday right after November 11th. Remembrance Sunday is, they lay down the wreaths. You can see all those wreaths? And this happens in all war memorials around London, and they have their cadets and their army and their scouts come out and be part of the ceremony, and it is followed by 2 minutes of silence as people remember those who have fallen. And since it's Sunday, it's time to go to church. That is St. Margaret's Church, and it's right next to, I think it's even connected to Westminster Abbey. St. Margaret's Church is located in Parliament Square, which is also on the grounds of Westminster Abbey. And as you can see, because it is Remember It's Sunday, all around us are wreaths and poppies tacked on to memorialize those who have fallen. Here we are at Westminster Abbey! Hands down, best abbey I've ever been to. So this was originally built in the 12th century. 12th century, kids. That means 1100 to 1200. This place is really old. Visiting days are to go into the abbey are Monday through Saturday. On Sunday they have services and they last for an hour. So if you go in, you can't come out once service starts. So you can dedicate an hour to go to Sunday service if that's your cup of tea. Speaking of tea, I'm gonna get some at my next destination.